This team gets more and more depressing to watch as the games go by, man. Like, what was that performance? We lose to Sunderland in the last minute, and deservedly so. Deservedly so. And look, Sunderland have had a great start to the season. They've been getting results against good teams. But you cannot sugarcoat it. We have just lost to a promoted side at home in the last minute. And that whole game, we just looked devoid of imagination. We started off well. In fact, I think that whole first half was pretty good, even though we did concede in the first half as well. I think for the most part, we were giving it a go, trying things. That second half was abysmal, though. That just absolutely disgraceful. And even the players who tend to be consistent performers just didn't have an impact today. Caicedo was not good for his standards. João Pedro was not good for his standards at all. Neto was not good at all. I think the only player who can hold his head high is Achampong. And Garnacho is good to get his goal. He wasn't even that good today either, though. Like I said, I think only Achampong can really hold his head high. I think Enzo Fernandez made some good passes, but overall, just shots that weren't going anywhere. Sideways passing, it's just, that's what it was today. Sideward pass after sideward pass. And then, eventually after 3 minutes of build-up, we get across into the box. We'd get cleared away by the 4 defenders in the box for Sunderland. And Mark Gui and then João Pedro when he went up top, and then Tyreek George got about 2 touches combined, bro, because we just weren't getting anything in the box. We were giving them no service, and there was just way too many defenders overloading them. It was just, again, bro, not being able to digest the low block, and it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, this is really bad now for us. Like, we are in a bad spot. We're 7th in the league, and we could get leapfrogged by about 10 teams, bro, tomorrow. Like, this is really bad. And I don't know where we go from here, bro. We still have to play City twice. We still have to play Arsenal twice. We still haven't played Spurs yet. That's going to be a tough game. These are meant to be the results that you get 3 points out of, man. These are meant to be those type of games at home against a newly promoted side. How are you not winning that? Tell me, how are you not winning that? It's shameful. Maresca today, questionable. Why are you subbing off Achampong, who's been way more reliable than Chalobah in recent weeks? And especially today, Chalobah was looking half asleep half the time. And Achampong was having to bail him out multiple times. You sub him off for Tosin, another player who hasn't mistaken him. And look how that cost us for the last goal. You have one striker for Sunderland, isolated at the front, no help. And you've got 2 centre-backs on him, Tosin and Chalobah. What do? They stand there, sit there, happy to just let him wait for Sunderland players to back up. And guess what happens? They do come to back him up, and then it's an overload. It's a 3-on-2, and then they get the winner. What was the thought process there from Tosin and Chalobah? What was the thought? What did they want to happen? Like, where was the urgency? Where was the aggression? That is so weak. And it's such a disgrace that a club like Chelsea have that as our defence now. And it cost us. And the mentality was just so bad today. They didn't want it. Chelsea, we did not want it, bro. No one there was trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Nobody. It's just so poor, bro. It's so poor. We've seen it so many times this season already. It's just so annoying this early on. And we're out of the title race completely. It's just a top 4 race yet again. And even then, bro, we have started the season way worse than we started it last year. So it's not looking good. It's just not good enough, man. Like, I don't know what to say. It's really poor. Like I said, bro, Chalobah had an awful game today. Reece James and Cucurella were not up to their usual standard. But for me, it was the midfield and the attack, which was just so lackluster as well. We never felt like scoring a goal after Garnacho's. Neto, what was he up to, bro? What was he up to? What was Caicedo up to going forward? What was Enzo Fernandez up to? João Pedro, Mark Gui, these guys, what were they up to? What was their plan? Esteval, when he came on, couldn't get anything done either. Like, what was the plan? Gittins. It's so bad. It's so bad. And Sunderland, full credit to them, bro. They continue their good start to the season. They're in second now. And yeah, there was a long throw and then the long ball. Like, look, we dominated the possession, but they actually made things happen when they had the ball. So that's all that matters in football. And Maresca's going to have to address that, bro. He is. This can't keep on going like this. And I'm not even saying this can't keep on going like this for this season. This season I've already written it off in terms of winning major silverware. It hurts, but that's it. It's done. I'm talking about seasons to come. This cannot keep happening season on season. Next season will be coming up to a decade. It will be a decade since we last won the Premier League. So where are we going? What's the long-term plan? What's the goal? The goal this season should have been to go for the title. And it's just been far from that. It's been far from that. And we can't even blame injuries like we have in recent years, because yes, we've had injuries, but Reece James has actually been fit for the whole season so far. That hasn't happened ever. And, Cole Palmer, to be fair, but it's just not good enough, bro. It's not good enough. We cannot keep saying that, if we had this one player or this one player back from injury, we'd be this good. No, we should have the depth. We should have the ability to beat Sunderland at home. Like, what? I can't believe I'm even having to say that. Like, it's so bad. It's so disheartening every single week to get excited to watch this team thinking this is the game where we kick on. This is the game where we re-announce ourselves. And it never is. We never get a good run of games in the Prem going, man. We just don't. We cannot do it. The closest we've got to under this manager seems so long ago now. It was last year. But since then, in the league, we have not had a good run of games under this manager. We've had streaks of 5 games and obviously Carabao Cup. I'm talking about the league. Any stretch longer than 5 games, we haven't had. It's not good enough. When's it going to change? I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know anymore. I can't sit here and tell you, if we sack the manager and bring in a new one, that's it, it's going to change. I can't sit there and tell you that. I can't sit here and tell you that in January we'll sign a couple players to reinforce weaker spots and that's going to change. I can't tell you that either. Like, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows with this team. I don't think the manager knows. I don't think the owners know. I don't think the players know. Genuinely, at this point, nobody knows. But today, it just reminds me of that Fulham result last year when we conceded in the last minute, when we'd gone 1-0 up, I think, and we just hadn't played well that game. We deserved to lose, and it really hurt. It was at home as well. And that kind of chucked us out of the title race. It feels as though that is the same thing that's happened here, but just 2 months in advance. It's just not good enough, bro. That is not progress. We could be sitting around 10th come next week, and our fixtures are not going to be getting any easier, bro. They're not. This is bad. This is bad. Anyways, it's still early on in the season. I'm not going to make long-term conclusions for this season. I'm not going to say we're going to qualify for the Champions League or Europa League, because that would be a travesty. If we don't qualify for the Champions League, that would be a travesty. But I'm not going to go there. All I'm going to say is title race, done. We're just going to have to sit through another season of this nonsense. Hopefully we do something in the Champions League and in some of the domestic cups. But right now, it's not looking good. This is just another really disheartening result. And again, it's just disappointing from the players and the manager. Which is a shame because we've been on good form recently as well. So I don't want it to sound all doom and gloom, because we still know that we can be getting results, but it's just these set us back so much, bro. We go 5 games forward, and then a result like this, just one game sets us 5 games back almost, it feels like. But anyways, we'll be back someday at the top, I'm sure of it. And we'll just have to wait for that day a little longer. But today doesn't feel like it's going to be the day. And doesn't feel like it's going to be our year either. Oh, sorry for being so negative, but that's just how I feel. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.